was okay. She's also at home when you're in school at Oko, BBI Ekoso. And then this thing happened. It's just like saying a wire surprise, a bit my way. Me so no me could to musa because one day my point Juma me could do fear now bano send or yiribia betu ni kunupuno why bibia kama not din na me bisan sa den I say why din sa no see ne I say when yane bra and I could feature na a dozen dodo
a bamro so
namsio na say we double partner na say baby bisa no so why ni nyina ama wa center de no crowd boso be say mienu miensa ne ade but na sia na akonya na bomoja intino e be den namsio yenko hospital but na ma bantem because na me pese me call all night prayers Friday bia that's what I do no so okay me call night no say we the mojas ne san money there you find the agro and 37 inti your call 37 no that was the beginning of the story.
What?
For 3 months like you said we didn't know what was happening until finally who say we na cost not 3 months actually. And let me also emphasize that that's the story of everybody or most people who are dealing with cancer. I don't want it to be special. That is the situation out there. But yena ya kan yasam. And the real reason tia ya kan say I say wo in some training na wako to accident so. Na untimi just go and say okay me back.
You want a story
with
out
the knowledge?
Yeah.
So based on the training and the knowledge that we have received, so this is just me. But what about all these people? Because me na me wajuma me you know go school. If me papa yourself for like the context is okay. But me crabo barry me say na me brace ya. So this is more like their story using my case to share. Until once you walk this story with me, but the truth is that cancer no a stigma like a ferry into no se wo bia becoming person no be and na say ma for adwuma mu kura e be yes akwa obetima ya adwuma no tina me de sie into no betie se obi afim but oko treatment quietly the wigs na ade na gugugugu so no so be wig to for ma bon se wabotikwa because chemotherapy na dey na why need to be bia so to be saya that's the main reason tia the tell a story of to draw attention to near coso. And then the second bit in say mimi who say me manya a lot of opportunities in the past like who come social media platform 7K and in what do I use that platform for? Say idea when I didn't face the situation and me drive traffic create awareness and ensure say systems are here to deal with the conditions where they and 2 minutes mekono now the systems were there for me but nobody is doing that proactive work into be a new situation so the point is at what point will we start building that system that to attack us? And we have the chronic, we have the acute. Chronic they say okay be a but acute near from nowhere you can't explain what's your menstruating also than usual and then that leads to what so it can be me, it can be you, it can be anybody and some can say me and with your name
that close to very close.
They don't know the cause of it. They don't know the cause. They assume that alcohol and tobacco and chemicals, industrial settings, now they can cause it. But my wife is not drinking and not smoking, and was a student. So and yes, because radiation is an cause, but it happened, and that's what they call the acute. It can happen. It can just happen. I just feel say. This is the time na say what is the measures are and again not like government but because the truth is that the doctor who feels or no treat patient can be patient tomorrow. Yes. Because it doesn't discriminate say you're a doctor.
They want to
sometimes there's the temptation for people to feel say this is them and us.
Yeah.
No. The doctor who treated my wife, Dr. Blanson, the first person, so when we were pregnant with our son Elijah, and then at La, one of the very good gynaes in the country, no, 37. Or handle some of the initial situation. Just recently, maybe some yes with him. Then a type of cancer. Or the call Germany, or do you know So that is really the purpose, two purpose, the attention to those who are in it, and those of us who are not yet in it. What awaits us when we get it, including doctors, including politicians. Building the system that will look out for us.
So dying many times, why?
Okay, so that's an only story, no, because on the 2nd of April, no FIMO, but on Sana o FIMO, no, na 2020.
Okay.
So the condition started middle of June, thereabout 2019, and then we ran it almost 9 months until by early COVID period around 2020, thereabout, no. Now we were getting closer to the situation. So on 2nd April 2020, she couldn't hold it. But before that moment, say me share niema na mamina fem amania we hu any bra wa bra. I think say some of the pains, no, now you're more painful than owu ya ankasa.
To owu several times even before the final death.
Yes,
some me ameti here me chiro book no. Me so me will be because some me no kase for your sake and this program's sake I have to revisit this story. So there's something we call re-traumatization. Say wafa trauma. Now what try say we move.
That was the next question I was coming to. That was the next question.
You take
the courage to the courage to engage us in this communication.
You get to. I mean, this is about 5 years now, but to think that I still see especially psychologists, I still get managed from time to time when I break down, is to tell you the nature of the trauma. And then think about my son. So my son doesn't know his mother. Of course, at the time he was 2 years. But how will anybody take it? How do you start the conversation? How do you break this subject to him? How do you get him to understand that this is it? How does it? I mean, and some of the challenges we keep facing in our school, teachers on show, my mother, my father, who cooks food in the house. But on no fear, Nima mean
true about my mother.
Who prepare those kind of things. So these are everyday breakdowns. There be and to emphasize, this is not just my story. Minimo bia only we jam kwala only jan kwala and 9. Yes. In Kuala and 9, I have a community of people who have bought this book, so we share. Most of them have sent me a lot of recommendations coming to this show to be able to highlight them. And my story is just one of their story.
Omanoni mo making kind me kodru baby na akwada yo tu enufo no na yeje ma meto ayaresabia na e wo se achina agi akwada no akwada afia na ye tini nufo nye se ya hye na aduane kra ma na ye used to mama aye so weak se wontumi breastfeed to so ogie akwada yi na se be ya akwada yi be diet ne sam esu so be koma na wo se one more to me high taxi no dia akwada yi tinu na che se driver che se wo de ba bi obefa bi onchin sa ko zen from ababa kwara ni achi amanada.
One of the
now
things
na kwada tiem na mama so tiem you are torn as what be same free sa kwara ehwehwe papa mama so situation in fact.
So one of the things
so
what can this book should really solve that challenge, very worrying challenge. The stigma attached to cancer. Now, and a lot is going through my mind. Honestly, a lot is going through my mind.
And I made my privilege. So when I after we make my masters, and again, I've had people who have been very kind. Doing the masters, Obi no sorry and no ben wabre. What can I do for you to take your mind from near Konakosu? Now, I went to Unimax, Ghana Institute of Journalism, to do public relations. So in the class, I know beauty and us, me will be. Yes. Yes. No.
You
know, so okay, where this information is out there. I mean, I think one of our colleagues here, I've forgotten the name. We call her Authentic Mama.
Yes, Efia
was my classmate.
Efia. Ibrahim Mahama supporting us or call outside.
At the time, Efia was my classmate. We were in the same class, you know. But you know, so there were other people.
Yes.
The people we work with, the people we live with, we do everything with them, but I shall be a stigma because I see this every day because of book Nintendo. They know, say, I understand, and I mean, so no. The only thing a breaking mistake man is my true in the book, and so there's nothing to hide again.
Yeah,
because a man to me can not a hand to me not as a Mr. Ferro. The moment I cross that path, no.
But what will make somebody in such a situation be ferry and I be sure say or this and come away to job? What's the challenge?
Trust.
So let me talk about my wife.
Yeah.
Say Ben, don't tell anybody. So who say me obia. And show me chance and come my mini did you.
Oh, right.
Yes. And this happened. And then something funny happened. A do baby no is king answer. And the thing about this condition is say to her
Sikanity.
Oh yeah, 1 year, 1 best risk.
If you body.
Oh yeah, wine. Oh yeah, wine.
Oh yeah, wine.
Oh yeah, wine.
Best risk. Oh. Because you were a draw barco, tablet barco, 2,000 Ghana. 1 tablet. 2,000 Ghana.
And you saw them the barco, so no.
No, yeah, the far veins in the mouth. In terms of a paracetamol strip barco, say no. You're on the 10 CDs. I'll be to use 1 week no. So I have vein para IV no.
Yeah.
Say the barco for vein muma. Around as of 5 years ago, around 100 Ghana cedis. In a here no 3 times sending a regular 1 CD parana. Now 100 Ghana cedis 3 times in a day. Now say here no 4. This was 9 months. How sustainable is it? They do baby cry. One funny bit, the patient is negotiating with you. Say, okay, my man do your pain
Oh, na me fire ya ni mo the dani na na dwomanom se de be ya sika no. Oh.
So now me was story about the way I young story about. It you do baby sika nyina asa. And then if I send me sending message ma one lady bia me trust no. Inti ansa no be trust no am scan so break story.
Come on to
na me break story no details everything. Many swear I heja make us send my cousin near my broadcast list.
Oh.
Every contact on my phone.
Oh.
And you know the funny bit is that almost receive they didn't get back to me.
Oh,
they rather started sharing the story to everybody. Tibia omahine wenyabi. Tibia omahine be friend me. Be only one lady abna maybe Canadian but one lady no friend no 1,000 Ghana cedis. The second person who responded was after she was dead.
Oh.
Yes. No, actually, the one who I was intending the message for responded after she was dead. You know. So and so now Jinsem, it was all over the place.
Oh.
Because my I wasn't ready, say. Again, this is the story of people living with this condition. They make misjudgment, they make miscalculations. If they are employed, they make mistakes and things like that. And it is not their fault. And you know, say people want to say amount for, I don't want to go too much, but say people are trying to help you. They feel some of your favor, like
that's the feeling. Maybe are far away from me. Maybe maybe it
is at the point can you see me or membuano non can no masem say bia why boni be na so twen banoswa and no na twama wo when the Manfo started suggesting, say, hey,
baby,
I
don't tag you.
Who are you to make that judgment on anybody? Saves and say, oh, yeah, and I say, VPTSA. So basically, that is how ours came out. But I just hope, say, we would do for cancer what we've done for HIV. We say a lot of awareness are caused with HIV, even though still most people are a bit not out, say, or back, say, or AIDS, but it's far better today. You should get into that drive. Say, you bet me a everyday conversation. People shouldn't feel out of humanity. Say, when you is, when you cancer, especially say,
because that
it's not you who
that baiting is very worrying. But now, you know how depressing it is. You ever catch us, man, can't name myself. Like what the bonnie be and that's very depressing. And then again, you know that kind of a year was a onato. Me far away from me.
Forget to say to me too. Yeah.
And even health professionals. Professionals also must not make patients feel that it is them and us. Because I have, by the grace of God, met a lot of health professionals who unfortunately become patients. Okay, and all of us are human beings.
The question, the issue is that all of us, apart from say the mercies and grace works for us, all of us is at risk. Exactly. You know, opposite say, and quiet they said they won't know. O down so che obi a wonya sa akokra be ade no esa wan kasa no kra no onti ade na se obi no obeko fa sa ade we mbra no so ati say obi ani ho. And the bit again about said yes abo HIV is who dawro na ama yetimi prayer mana be yet say
de bia itina face
de bia de yetina se hwe yi na yentu ho na mo na support no kwa na ekono yemfa sa ho keka na yi ni se nwuram sisi. I'm wondering who can share a story say e bia o mana to say various types of cancers, you know. Share your moments with us. How your family is treating.
Yeah.
Oh. But you can't see them. They will call.
Yeah.
They will call.
Oh my, I think say mincha one no na okasa seka wenu masem no. Ye we enkras ye no. Cancer ya de ne wo honom long time. But sabre na nanim die ni no utimi ho maame bi ni tiri ho atutu wo fa ya mo. Ni de ne kokomfo bi aso ne yeso. So anko ka nanim asem ni de ne ko prayer camp ni ade yeso wa fa ni kunachi a whole lot.
But ye
Okay.
And of course, as we speak now, in all humility, as we speak now, lots of people have a yes idea on the prayer camp. Most of the time, I don't fault them. Don't get it twisted. Because in your desperate, frustrating moments, you can only look up to one person. That is unyame. Especially when the environment is frustrating, you say, "Oh, no, for Musisembiaba, oh, the OPC can edit." Maybe the crowd, and be doing my dream say, "OPC can edit in wash that church or send me because say those can." Here is a wife our culture is for now, the Mohu de Urunchirubiana, Okobo de Rebecca of Fast and Frama, Obiamia, Obiaba Punitene, and for it you want to Babas now. We need to the animasry, Abon, so I tried it will be Sissimi and that's but maybe book Nankas because my person met me.
Book on them, person may come on 7 minutes about the
me, my person met ton, it do a while.
Okay.
And before I made that, no, Mestre, somebody should share with us. Because share with us what you are going through. Share with us in terms of a cancer patient. I'll be extremely grateful. Udin hear me. The story na yekawana stigma na bia kawana na how odianye what type of cancer. We are fighting it. So share with us, and then afterwards, Baba Kamama book nibi. Now if you matter on book nibi, I'll be right back. 0302 216561 0302 216562. Mrs. Studio BM 0302 216561 0302 216562. are back 44 minutes after 8. Good morning. Apom to say.
Mpacho nyame adom bibia boko
Wadarma eat you.
Mpacho midin di Joel ni free Accra ubo. Cancer yare no ebia to my senior sister pen. Somewhere 2009. Nti anu to me say breast cancer. Starting no say be do on way no ni breast mo. Nkata cancer na be do baby no later e be no na cancer. Na me say boss ye brave pa enye Accra ha Kolebu hifa hospital private hospitals ya ye bibia na ekakaka oba be wunu ekakaka oba be wunu pains continuation de ben hospital na edu baby no mpono o say baby side happier we bet natural hospital do ha omo ya ade na yakoho na omama yen estimate say some besa e dey omo di 6 months e be tritiama no na some that time 2009 no you call some natural hospital herbal hospital bi omo charge asaka na 200 million old currency 10,000 old currency na that time is not aska no enye kaketwa ye wo sa anye ye de no call Togo ye call ye den anye ye de ba show no of the storm so na or Kolebu nti I say why you be continuation
so sad a story so sad a story
you see not me telling ena I thought over do no pre or sana obu to me to
it's okay
that cancer ya here no I was said be function na omun twe na omun hu nia ediba na yembo modern sia no because na you see ka ewo mu enye ya kitwa enye ya kitwa kra.
All right yeah that's it that's it oh this morning
you
okay all right yeah that's it okay. So good morning. Oh gosh. Good morning.
Hello, morning.
Morning.
Remind me, and I'll pay Papa Yamamera. Mama Kai me Papa. He went through the same thing. It wasn't easy for us in the house. Police in our pension on the 6th July, on the 6th September. Near who say cancer. The pension pay cry when deep. I'm him cancer with you. It wasn't easy. The pains he went through. Sky yes, say yeah. The body it's fine. Papa no shedding. Yamima na holding pa. A friend of mine, just recently, last week na year 1 year old. Ojama 4. She died out of breast cancer. And Kolani it's not easy. It's Yamima na holding. No man uncle Sumana retreat. Mama him pray me damas. Okay.
All right. Yeah, that's it. You know.
Hello,
my. I think I hear it now because I'm here. Break it down.
My miss. Me dey me ba no 9 years. Na oyare me dey call in some. Ya call no mu say ono mo san na nam su da bi. Ono mu skelete Mr. Dabi. Owaka no Mr. Dabi. Omo check ya omo check. Wada hospital was akwala na bre wa branka sanka. Na transfer no ko rage. E ko rage ya. Akwada wa sa kakra ko tedu ko yesen. Ejuma so nipa yen ejuma papa bia. Di musa sa cancer. Mi tese me abepim ende ameno wakati makola na me no we ni kapope ekwabo ache ya do so sana ekwabo ache ya do eka Adom FM no o kan Adom nti news time no du pe so on tie ekwabo ache ya do so edu bebie mu ya den krampo no kwa no na ka bese me ba ekwabo ache ya do abepe enwa kakra ewo no ho enu se I the film. So there's the Adom FM and the Fititama Adom FM by any Joy FM. Miaka by Joy FM, the page Jumakra, this is the cleaning and asset security. Almost later, much wrong, I must say, we may studio technician, and I say, yeah. So
we wish you all the best. Very sad story. Very sad story. Very sad story. Wow. So what it means is that I did my Freni now for him back to good morning, Apom to say. Oh gosh. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. Sir.
Brian, Mr.
It's your Brian.
Yes. I have experience with my big brother who I lost him 5 years ago, about 1.5 years ago. I mean, none of the any acute leukemia, I'm some afraid no homophobia or something like that. Now, the experience is very horrible. Now, the most stressful part of it is whenever he's going for normal chemo, I have to go to Kolebu for blood. And when I'm who says, there is a gang of blood when it comes to these blood issues. I mean, it was a very, very, very difficult situation. And by the end of the day, I lost him too. So, if somebody, Kasia will say, cancer in your my brother, it's not easy thing. It's not easy at all. It's not easy. It's not easy. So I have experienced it myself. I have to carry him around, visiting places. Among for a year, try this, try that. We are born we were keeping our faith. People were calling direction, this and that. I mean, when you are frustrated, that you do everything, and it's a very, very horrible experience.
Ha 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 ha. Ai, achina sempa na dia ba no ba o nipa botu fo.
Na de woman se ye hyase de cancer nkomoya. Ye mpanyefo ehwa pomden so ene omom wo data na mayenhu. Survival rate no sen. Enipa sen na nya kokra moman yi mu a survive. Ene mududu sen na nya kokra ma omon survive, because so far stories are yet tete ne de baranti say wo cancer ni bi na out Ghana ha say ya eyayem hyehyɛ because when hwe ya na wanya moa akade no eba na pomudin a emfidi a wose ye de hwe wo enuro ni ade nti kyesa ahyase de ye matra makoi saa ye ne beba ye ho so se wo de ye kokram aduru stage wo ye wose ma treatment we no ne kyesa a ginsemo omane ye kwaya na ye bae enye na cancer hyase edie na yentumi advance nru ho na okenkan achena book ya o ma recommendation o man I me say e wo so no abobo soma yen na ye de project ankasa ye de project ye recommendation no esanse menim eda say ye me ankasa say ye me yonko bi eye me nua bi eye me papa bi na me mama bi ebeto no a mekose sampa bo na chena seye some few years ago no and I yentna se ensi umo ato mo ne de and unim nyame hira so waka sasem we ama ye hu de bi efam ebi mu se ba ye so aje okwa brochire bebre na nya brochire no mokokwaja yarehwe o enti bisa se wo no sika de bi ni fia de kwa brochire na wo ye ne de yen nche se wo na wo bewu tienya de hye wutim no ano ne chese o twense obewu no akọ na yawa wo be fam no
abochifo no epese o mo share experience
I want the enim say ho de jam systems no ebo on man no atumi ko share so wabiti cancer sometimes ye inspiration enough be hu na kwara bi yeso akwara we nya cancer ogusu da treatment so ebi mo share and social media obi won ma kimoniti no na ne tinwi nyina akwa wo se yeyi no that process no much aba obi wo hodan wo bi at least uhunu say de ekosunie nyame hu ye mobo achina
aman person busa ye ray question kakra me pacho apart from ye human star na a lifestyle na industrialization is an obo ha te se de wo ka no wunya sa na ye bi so benya bi hereditary se abusua mu obi ewu cancer wona nanom ne ade no a unim die mu no etimi ma usunya bia
from their doctors na kanu there once obi wo abusua mu a when you know, the likelihood can be there.
Okay.
Not certainty, but it is one of the likelihood situation that it is in the family.
Wow.
So me, for example, I would have to monitor my son. I'm not saying he will have it, but nemami enye. So that's how they talk about the chances and the situation arising from a background in the family.
Wow.
But I have not read any literature around that, but that's what they say. Just like diabetes,
okay, so that's where we are now. The Eben say the first 10 copies meton at the amount. Na enyesika no na sebi the key ultimate match 2, but meton 10 and match 2. The reason is that sometimes we should pay a price for some of these things because awareness creation, a lot of exercise on your own self, especially will be a go through a certain trauma or that's so go through or visit a psychologist when the need arises. Why wouldn't you just get this as one of your assets? I'll be go through all the time to plead for onyamia umo bro in the bambo and be careful yourself because a two bia enti the first 10 people are Brasim obetimi atosa ngoma ya mamen. I'll be grateful. The first 10, I want to be the first one. I am buying it for 2,000 Ghana cedi.
God bless you.
Wow.
Amen.
Wow.
Amen. God bless you.
God bless you.
Mr. If you're the Momo number, so but you know, Oyonko Dano Danam Kasi Kansa Keke, Adeba Koka Pim me pass it, the Paciferia de Pana, a same binti. So nam now you don't have a choice. It is a point now.
Because what you say,
it didn't come as because also to me Usika pa Uska. There's a day.
There's a
day. There's a day. I have never forgotten that message. There's a day. There's a day. There's a day.
Yes.
There's a day.
Omani enu ababa ko a friend gifty or UK.
Yeah.
Ose menche achina say she's so touched na or the picture about 2023 or sina a match mu owie ne last therapy.
There's a day. There's a day.
O UK into no or a survivor of cancer.
She's a hero.
Yeah, Ghana need this shape. Gifty, yeah, that's it.
You are a hero, Gifty.
So
yes.
First 10. I'm the first person. The opposite the support to be no fato book no. Na also fight a boa nipa. You just read it, share those moments. Enti Mesrel the first 10 obey me and yakasa. Mercy as your sreme.
Okay, Dominic, you see a boy. I thought about 1,000 Ghana cedis. Or mine is what on 2,000 Ghana cedis. Oh,
so mama talk made the baby fee. Yeah. So Mr. Just the first 8. Now 8 people.
Yeah.
8 people. Now, all person to be so catch a mobile money. Said they maybe use mobile money at Tramedy. Oh yeah, that would way to am. So Mr. The next 8 people. We are supporting a wedding course.
Yes.
Very important. Now, if you also don't baby, it's a privilege because Nimdia Pane at the end of 2 years, it is 0302 216561. 0302 216562. Catch say auto. Na yenfa mumu number ne mau.
Yeah, na here obeto
na yenso yenni hujuma emfa. In fact, within Accra we can guarantee say your dispatcher or standby all these places within Accra quickly e be assign na or the abroad na bibia ko kama e dey amount. Just be a supporter of this wedding because so important. Good morning. It is saying good morning. Good morning.
Okay.
So support us by buying the book 0302. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Mijidi said.
Yeah, and chum say o fry lower radio no. Niti your man wo phone. Yeah na e feedback pa wadaroma.
Yeah. So you best so o friend.
Adom FM ni.
Pacho Adom FM ni.
Pacho program na me no line so metie. Na me was small experience bi am pesa me no mo share. Say possible am pacho na me to book ni bi.
Very possible. It is share with us.
Pacho say.
It only and share with us yet you.
Me pesa me online.
Okay. Yeah, original radio show na cassette kasa.
No, me were radio no so one phone na me tie me.
Oh, amanoni ana.
Ipa mo chopa. Me kasa fi Denmark.
Oh, okay. It's you.
Me semo na ebe boy na wo de eku mo Ghana house abe na.
Pacho the line so
Pacho o radio so bema enti mayenti o.
Yeah.
Me pacho me so master or a whole medical doctor. I was Ghana. Onu so be nya cancer ni bia. Ye hu the kwakwa pass so e bae. All of a sudden na apedo ntumi nkasa ntumi yahwe. Hello.
You, Pacho you.
And no kasa o ye juma Children's Hospital. Ewo Makola ho. Afede e ba san e me ko 37 from 37. E me ko college.
Okay.
Yeah. So, man. People show you say Maxi, your friend do a champion because if Denmark.
All right. Kofi, anybody come over here? Na infa nipa betri omo episode mo eboy eto book. Good morning, Pop saying. Hello, good morning, Pop saying. Abrochi for the moment, they want to get through to us. I'm telling you, it's a serious man. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
We did the catch down fair, but so much take him.
Yeah.
Bombo dry.
Boko me ton book at this point. Enti I crowd there ebeko. Yeah. Okay, so you're bringing tino. Me person di o number never tuja because a lot of people want to patronize the book. A lot of people. Kofi, good morning. I say. Good morning. Okay, I can't take it. Okay, so for no man to jam me in pa. Yeah. Momo number. Yeah, momo number. Amen.
When you move free at Amen.
Amen.
Mean momo number is 0244 825187.
Okay.
0244 825187. For the last time, 0244 82 51 87.
Usi su dia bi na ebeboa. Su dia bi. The number na ye dia bi.
0244 82 51 87.
Na nipa no Freddy be na be say su bi. 0244 82 51 87. Edi ebeba so ye dia de.
Benjamin Brantuo.
Okay. All right.
Ti o man ore bi e de the message about say obe supporting 1,000 Ghana cedis. O se bibi wo no ontumi nya access to book no. Or UK. Now so obe support 1,000 Ghana cedis nti be the number no amano. Our obe send ediaba. Me train ni din me say o ma miniti na me di no ato asonti eja yeda se yɛda ase pa yɛfɛ no atakra yaw abrifa also support 1,000 Ghana intimide ne number no so ama yura atakra nyame enhyira pa ne adwempa wonya ede eboa na ye gidi say
abrantie bi so support or atobook no on the nyina enim but yeah ka say ni maame go through the same pain no be support 1,000 Ghana cedi atobook no enti enim ni pa nyina no se ni maame enti nyina enim ti or send 1,000 Ghana cedi sia na or support enti for the number no to dwa bi mpamcho
number ni 0244 82 51 87.
That's how much sending your mama na me hear you.
Yes.
0244 82 51 87 Benjamin Brantuo.
Oh, that be that one for message here too. You're quite funny being able to na fian come on Mary.
Amazon for more outside the country no Amazon or Benyabiato. I think say EPP books are all gone so it will be. And for now no yeah delivery until no friend me number na you be arranging a delivery day abroad. We are hoping say if their distribution outlet almost bet me AGB.
Yes, mo. Na oman obi unim achina obi message odi ama me de ma ayowa Karunia hwese ono no ono susu obi man so.
Lots of
also onyem no 5 months.
Lots of messages.
Omutumi twa scan hu se ne ba no oda ne yem no e wo cancer. Onyem no yetimi twa no scan ehun se akora no wo cancer. E ma omutu ho anamo.
So let me also based on our share. Me now no me wo na me call internet no say me Google me book no. Only to realize Stanford University in the US they've actually secured a copy of the book and it is in their library. Any of their students that are researching on leukemia can get access to. And so only to realize the Library of Congress US they've also secured a copy of the book. And they are also using it for research. It's the point that me person me making is for them, based on near more year to acquire knowledge and information, I won't be very much surprised they are this advanced.
Yeah, also 5 months.
Okay, so numbers because a lot of people want to get a number and talk and share issues with you. Almost I don't know create a cell or platform or a bit my for
I would do that. I would do that. I have that, and so I will add anybody who wants to join.
So for number
is 0244 825187.
We are grateful.
0244 825187. But you Nyami
pa. Sharing us. I tell you have no idea. A certain level of awareness and God's mercy and grace and entering in us. Well, actually, that's it.